For the first time in court, prosecutors and witnesses shared what they say happened the night a mother and daughter were killed in Norfolk. Prosecutors say the person accused of shooting Alicia Hereford and her daughter Morgan Bazemore had an off and on relationship with Bazemore for years. Eugene Daniel shares what happened today inside the Norfolk courtroom.
One woman testified that she saw people leaving the scene and even captured video on her car's dash cam.
52-year-old Alicia Hereford and her 23-year-old daughter Morgan Bazemore were shot and killed around midnight March 12th. Prosecutors say police found the two women dead in a parking lot outside the Hunter Square apartments in Norfolk where they lived. Autopsy reports revealed Hereford was shot 3 times and Bazemore twice, including a deadly shot to the head. 28-year-old Kenyatta Jones stood before a judge Thursday. He faces 2 counts of second-degree murder and gun charges. Prosecutors say he had an on and off relationship with Bazemore for years. A woman testified she and her daughter drove into that parking lot, heard a gunshot, and saw people leave the scene. She called 911 after she said she found the 2 women on the ground. She identified Jones in court and claimed she recognized his face that night but could not remember his name or where she knew him from until she saw a post later on social media. She claimed to have known of him since he was a child. She did not know the women. Prosecutors also showed dash camera footage from the woman's car showing 2 people leaving the scene. The defense questioned the woman's ability to identify Jones that night, saying social media altered her testimony.
One of the questions that wasn't answered in court, what did police learn to name Jones a suspect? That female witness I told you about said she didn't tell anybody that she thought it was Jones until she spoke to the Commonwealth's Attorney's Office well after he'd been arrested. In Norfolk, Eugene Daniel, 13 News Now.
The case will now go to a grand jury. Attorneys on the case believe that could take place in October.